Hello, today we're back doing sweet recipes. So this one's actually for peanut butter cookies. So the ingredients are pretty straightforward, I'll just run through them. It's 115 grams of crunchy peanut butter, 115 grams of butter or spread, whichever you prefer to work with or can afford to work with, 115 grams of muscovado sugar or soft brown sugar, 115 grams of golden castor sugar, 1 egg to which I've added half a teaspoon of vanilla extract, 115 grams of rolled oats and 85 grams of plain flour, again to which I've added half a teaspoon of bicarb of soda, half a teaspoon of baking powder and a pinch of salt. So we'll just compile them now. You're literally just mixing the butter, the two types of butters together. And just try to put everything out Kenny's road as we go. It's a bit of a gungy bit this. I'm going to just do it all by hand today, but if you find it easier to work with a beater, you know, a machine, just, that's fine. But for me this is just as quick as you like. These are called drop biscuits, so you're not needing to roll them or anything, you literally just have a wee ball, drop it on and flatten it down. So super simple. Both the sugars in. Just make sure you mix them in. Now this will be more a dough, you know, it's not going to be a running mixture at all. We'll just add the egg slightly, gradually rather, just so as it doesn't curdle. So just a wee bit at a time. I'll just do it in 2, but you can do it in 3 or 4 if you like. I'm just always mindful that you're not needing to watch me for too long. Oh, I can smell the vanilla coming through, lovely. Right, get it all in. Then just a quick mix in. Don't let things like cookies frighten you. Once you start making them, you wonder why you'd never done it before. I'll need to start looking out cookie recipes that are for cutting, mind you, because a friend of mine that doesn't do a lot of baking, Elsa, has literally just gone and bought herself some cookie cutters, so we'll need to get the proper cookies on the go as well, or the cut out ones. Just going to sift this through just to prevent any lumps. Gosh, it's warm here just now, and of course we're up in Orkney, so you know, I mean, it's obviously a lot cooler up here than it is south, but you can feel it. I've got the window open beside me here just to try and give me a little bit of a breeze in, quite close, but that's okay. I'm not going to complain at the end of August that it's warm. And then last but not least, in with the good old Scottish porridge oats. Now this should make round about 26, but it's no set rule as such. Oven preheated, 180 degrees, centigrade even. So that's 375 Fahrenheit, gas mark 4. And it's a little bit sloppy, but don't you worry about it. Just get a spoon and take a dollop. And then if I bring this over this way for Kenny maybe, just, you're maybe not wanting them too big because they will spread. But just maybe 3 to a row. But if they spread it won't matter too much, you'll just break them up, they'll just lose a bit of their round shape. But I wouldn't worry too much about it. So if we just keep doing these ones just now, hoping to get maybe about 12, I'm saying 26, I bet this is going to give me nowhere near that. I'm making them far too big, is what the problem is here, in my speed. But never mind. I'll maybe get about 18 if I'm lucky. We'll just keep going anyway, just even them up a little bit, make them a little bit neater. I might just put 9 on this tray actually, because I think I've probably made them just a bit too big. And then all these are going in the centre of the oven for 12 minutes. And that's that. And then we'll come back and just do the next load once these ones are cooked. So I'll just pop them in the oven and come back in a wee minute. See ya, bye. Okay, last load to come out the oven. And I'll just run through a couple of things actually that getting me to do it first, at least the mistakes can then get out the way. Definitely only wee amounts. Now when I say wee amounts, I'm really meaning wee amounts. Just almost like half a teaspoon. And as far apart as you can get them, so maximum 9 to a tray. Because, I'll just show you, I'll just get that last wee bit off. My first ones that came out almost the full size of the tray. Well, you can actually see even with the small amounts how these have actually joined together a little. Now when I took my first load out, this tray was just about full. So I ended up, they're lovely and precise right enough, so I've had to actually come and cut them out with cutters, those ones. That gives you lots of nice bits of scraps, and you can actually hear how crunchy they are. So they're lovely. So I've got an assortment, ones that are slightly bigger, ones that are a wee bit weirder, but I will now have made 27, 31 of them I've got, so just keep your quantities really small. And I think that's about all I'm needing to be doing. Oh yeah, another thing I was going to say to you was just leave them in the tray just for a couple of minutes just to harden, because if you take them out and put them on the rack too soon, they will actually just slip down through the slats. So just let them cool there just for another wee minute and give it a bash. Hope you enjoy it. As always, you'll find the recipe up in the orkneynews.scot. On YouTube, subscribe, give us a follow, give us a share and leave some feedback. Thank you very much for watching. Bye!